Alright, so in my defense, there is no actual way I could have seen this coming. You okay? He went through that display case pretty hard. Oh yeah, that's blood. Come here, Cupcake. Let me take a look. What? My intentions are totally pure. I just want to make sure you're okay. And if you happen to offer me a lick or two for my assistance, well, who am I to say no? Hey, I still haven't eaten. And it's not like I'm the one who threw you across the room, so it's not like you'd be rewarding bad behavior or anything. Just making the best of a bad situation. I'm being very helpful. Here, see if you can follow my finger. Don't give me that look. You boinked that head of yours real bad. And if you've got a concussion, I'm not letting you drive us any further. Finger. Follow it. Well, shit, that doesn't look good. Oh no, it doesn't look good for me. You seem perfectly fine, which means I can cross Concuss Cupcake off my list of escape plans. If you were far enough out of it, I might have been able to steal my stuff back. Yeah, and still ornery too. Nothing keeps you down long, does it? Not like this guy. Gotta say, not the first time I've seen another vamp go to ash, but it never gets any less unsettling, or any less gross. We're probably breathing him in right now. At a guess, he probably ate whoever actually worked here. And by guess, I mean, well, I was waiting outside for you like a good vampire. Definitely not checking around to see if anyone was out back on a smoke break. Because smokers taste fucking disgusting, and I'm totally not that desperate yet. Anyway, I was stretching my legs, came back around, and realized it smelled even more like death than a convenience store dumpster usually does. Which is when I noticed an arm sticking out from under the lid. Yeah, Cinderella here clearly wasn't very good at cleaning up after himself. No, I know Cinderella was good at cleaning. I'm just calling him that because he is a pile of ash now. Cinderella, right? That's where the name originally came from. She used to sleep in the fireplace because her family fucking sucked. I waste my best material on you. Anyway, soon after I saw this mass dumpster grave, I figured whoever was supposed to be working the night shift was probably at the bottom of it. Which meant the princess here was probably in the middle of trying to eat you, and I should intervene. You know the rest from here. Honestly, it's not a terrible racket. Close up during the day, eat anyone who comes to investigate, and given the lack of cars lying around, I'm guessing there's a local chop shop that hasn't exactly been hunting for new material. This place is out of the way enough that the disappearing travelers didn't set off any hunter alarm bells, and... No, I see that face. Whatever you're thinking, no. The chop shop thing was just a theory, okay? We're not gonna go poking around looking for a gang of vampire mechanics. Because I don't want to. Hunter, I do not want to be here, and I do not want to take part in your fucking heroics. I helped you with Cinderella because no one's draining you except me. It was completely selfish. But don't think you can leverage that every time you want to run headlong into danger. Come on, can't you just I don't know, report this to someone, call in the troops, have someone else clean up this mess. Which I mean, literally and figuratively at this point. There's broken glass and ash everywhere, and I can't begin to imagine how bad emptying that dumpster's gonna be. Ugh. Ugh. Can you stop being noble for 5 minutes? We're on the run here in case you forgot. We've got to hit the road and find a motel for the day. We don't have time for... That is one nasty scrape. Fine. We can head into town and see if there's any nefarious activity. But I'm not agreeing to more than that for a couple mouthfuls of blood. Give me your hand. Damn. Ran half the length of your arm. You're lucky that glass didn't snag anything vital, or we'd be having a very different conversation right now. Fuck, that's the good shit. So much better than these bags. God, do you know how hard it is not to tear into your wrist right now? That was such a fucking tease. Just barely wheating the edge of my appetite. I'm just saying you should appreciate my restraint here. And that this thing's shallow. It's already stopped bleeding. One thing convenience stores are good for, shitty maps of the area. You figure out where we're headed while I break into the back. With Cinderella's shitty cleanup, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't bother turning off the security cameras. Well, yeah, they don't work on us. But you know what they do work on? License plate numbers like yours outside. Where I'm not hanging around to provide interference anymore. So, unless you feel like an awkward chat with the local donut munchers, I'm checking the tapes. And the lock's already broken, of course it is. Did Princess even bother lifting the keys off the clerk, or was that concept too advanced for him? Oh hell, there's another body back here. Fresh one too. Oh, fuck off, Hunter, like I'd stoop that low. Doubt there's even anything left in her veins anyway. Okay, let's see. This setup's almost as old as I am. Looks like it's not being backed up anywhere. That's good. That means we just need to fuck up the hardware beyond hope and we're scot-free. Hey, do you need a VCR? Well, I'm just gonna break it if you don't want it. And I think some mild looting is the least of this place's problems. Suit yourself. Alright, how's that strategy coming? You think we could get the garage to fix the radio while we're there? I mean, sure, it might be full of vampires who have no aversion whatsoever to snacking on out-of-towners, but you could always let me do the talking. Whatever else these theoretical guys are, if the theory holds, they've got a bunch of car parts on hand. Might as well take advantage of that before we try to stab them all. And hey, bright side, if you murder your mechanic, you don't have to pay them. Only a little experience in that department. Tiny amount, seriously. I don't understand vampires that'll eat the people working for them. If I hire a guy to reshingle my roof, I don't want to have to track down another one when I decide to do something about my siding. I say if you find a professional who meets your standards, you should keep them around. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna miss my hairdresser. You know how hard it is to find one that'll work without mirrors around and not ask too many inconvenient questions? At night. I'm not looking forward to running that gauntlet again wherever I settle. Hang on, I gotta grab a straw before we go. You should take whatever snacks you want too. Like I said, looting's the least of this place's problems. I'd steer clear of the hot dogs though. I think those have been spinning on the rack since the first body dropped, and from the smell of those things, that was a while ago. Oh, I'm making you lose your appetite. I still have to power through one of those plastic bags after this. Cupcake, you're getting no sympathy from this corner. I'm swiping some medical shit too. You might have stopped bleeding already, but if you're planning on another fight, I don't think that's gonna last. Might as well restock the first aid kit. Hey, what's your favorite kind of candy? You still haven't eaten. You really want to fight a bunch of more vampires on an empty stomach? That's what I thought. Really wish this shit was healthier, but it is free, so fuck it, right? I'm pretty sure you live on takeout, fast food, and the occasional baked goods from yours truly. Is it really the craziest thing that I want to see what you taste like if you actually took care of yourself? Yeah, I'm coming. Can't believe you don't want to clean this place out. It's all just gonna go to waste after the crime scene tapes come down. Oh, almost forgot. Gum. Road trip staple. Who said it was for you? I'm hoping having something to chew on will help distract me from wanting to chew on you. And suddenly you're on board with the looting. You're lucky you're cute. Hey, thanks for listening to the audio. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. See you next time.